Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate me or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. Let's say that one more time. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. Hey, my friends, I am back. I know. It's been a journey these last couple of weeks of me, Joanne, the positive energy artist, is working out a plan on how to record this podcast. Again, I just want to say, longtime listeners, thank you so much for coming back and hearing this new episode that I'm recording right now. I really do appreciate your patience and your trust in me, knowing that I will come back, I will return to give you a zip zap of positive energy so that we together may manifest a good day for ourselves and anyone else who is willing to receive and activate the magic passion love. That's right. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, first time listeners, welcome, welcome. This is a short little zip zap of positive energy that I record Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I used to do it daily, and as I started doing this, then it was a great little experience doing it every day. But as I just want to remind myself and you that it is okay to shift and change and create your life, your experiences, your products, your projects, your work, whatever it is, your routine, your habit. It's so important to adapt them so that they work for you and that you don't have um, more stress or angst added on you when you're not doing what you said you want to be doing, because we don't want to let ourselves down, we don't want to let others down, and that's going to happen sometimes. And that is why it's so important, taking a breath on that word, important to use what I use daily, even when I'm in a yucky mood. I use gratitude, I use laughter, and I use affirmations to help me move through the challenging times and to help me celebrate the good times, because we're going to have both. Yes, we are. And there is nothing wrong with any one of us when we have these moments of like, I'm, yeah, it happens. But what we do have control over is how we react to these moments and how we take action to move through them, because everything is temporary. And that is why I love the affirmation that I started this episode with today. No person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. Fun little fact. I used to live in New York City, as many of you know if you've listened. And if you don't know, I used to live in New York City. And I love New York. It was my lifelong dream, blah, blah, blah. However, I do remember at one point, I lived there for 16 years. So I lived there for quite a long little stretch of my life. In fact, it's the longest place I've lived on the planet so far. Um, but I remember I was like, I don't want to live my life being annoyed at all the weird ass little stuff that happens in New York City. There is a lot. And I remember when I left New York and moved out of the little bubble that is New York, I also told myself to let go of any of these weird judgments and don't let the way people outside of New York act and are, because I don't want to be annoyed. I don't want to be annoyed. That is not an enjoyable feeling. Being annoyed, that is the worst feeling, in my opinion. And I lived on the sixth floor walk up in New York. And I remember people would ask me, how can you do that? Wow. And I was like, well, it's my life. I am not going to be annoyed every day when I go home and have to walk up six flights of stairs. I don't want to live my life bitching about my life, because that is not enjoyable. Yeah, there were some days where it was a little more challenging than others if I was really tired or had too many groceries. But the great thing about New York City, you can have things delivered, including your laundry. So I did. I even had a dog, and I trained her to run up and down the stairs by herself. When I was upstairs or downstairs, she would come and look. So there are ways to create a life that is less annoying, but it takes mindful action and mindful intentional thought. That's right. And another way you can not be annoyed, laugh. Maybe silently because you don't want to be rude, but at the same time, laugh it off. Laugh it off. Oh, yes. So, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm also grateful for oracle cards. I'm going to start adding a new little element to this. So today's episode is going to be a little over 5 minutes long. I'm going to try to have them be 5 minutes, but because this is an explanation of the new way I'm going to be recording these podcast episodes, I wanted to kind of give you the full overview. But I'm going to add for the next couple of days, couple of weeks, I'm going to be pulling 2 affirmation cards from one deck for a couple of weeks. And it is from the Healing Spirit deck. The information about the deck is in the info. Check them out. I love affirmation cards. I love oracle cards, and I'm going to bring them into my practice out into the world a little more often. So if you want a card reading, go check it out. I do them. We can do them live, or I can do a recorded one for you. So it's really easy and fun. But these are the 2 cards that I pulled today, and I thought it was a really good book. And it is, you are your purpose. And universal love is true love. So love all. And like I say all the time, we are here to love. And love is your purpose. And you are love. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love myself. I love humanity. I love it. Sometimes it can be a little annoying and I may not like what they're doing, but I go back to the place of peace and love. That's right. Magic, passion, love. All right, my friends, have a great one. Until next time.